Oh, yes.
It's your boy Matt P.
And I'm your boy Jeremy Chase.
And this is Parking Lot Parables.
We back again.
Together at that.
Mm-hmm.
I know some of y'all probably noticed what we had the Zoom calls and everything going on, man.
Yeah.
You know, so just to shed a little light on that, wasn't nobody sick or nothing like that.
No.
I have officially moved out of Valdosta.
Yes, sir.
And so with that, we're just in the transition of a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still moving some stuff up here. So the show had to go on. So we just made it do what it do.
Yeah.
Until everything will be back in place later. But we're gonna talk about a lot of that.
Oh yeah,
in this
yeah.
episode.
Yes, sir, man. It's been like, bro, we've been consistent with these episodes for what's this, the
115.
Yeah, 15th episode.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we've been going strong for so long. It's time we deserve a break.
Yep, absolutely.
Before I even started the podcast, and I've said it on here a bunch of times, if God told me to stop, I'm going to stop.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all this is. Like, there's no animosity or nothing like that. We taking time to, better ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
So we can bring you guys a better product. Because, that's what it's all about. Like, we ain't driven by numbers. Like, we do this if no one watched or tuned in.
Facts.
And we have. Like, for real. But yeah, man, like, that's what we talking about today. Like, following the will of God. I think a lot of times, like, when God tells us something, we don't be following through with it.
Yeah.
Like, we don't take the time to be like, obey him. And it's crazy, like, there's been so many moments in my life where if I would have just obeyed him and did what he said, it would have come out a lot easier. And like, I come to a point in my life where I'm like, no, I'm gonna obey the first time. I'm not gonna just do what I want to do, because it's not all about me. But yeah, man, like, it's time for us to focus on what we got to do. Like Matt just said, he just moved to Atlanta. I'm trying to make that move as well. When the Lord lets me come up here, I'm gonna do it.
Yep.
But yeah, man, like, there's a lot going in our lives. Some of you may have saw, I'm engaged, of course.
Mm-hmm.
And like, just transitioning into husband and, look, after marriage, who knows, father, all of these different things. That's what, I'm prepared for. And, as much as I love Parking Lot Parables, I think it's time to, give it a break. We're still going to be active on the page. Like, we may even post old episodes and memories and stuff like that. And we might just give y'all some new content before we, premiere our new podcast, which will still be Parking Lot Parables, but, it'll be a whole new, different flavor than what you're used to.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man, like, following the will of God is the most important thing right now. Because, like, even in situations I'm going through right now, it's like, that's the one thing that gives me peace. I think when you can really hear from God and then, like, even have things confirmed that, like, it was God, that's what really gives you peace. And so, like, if you've been debating with yourself about, making a change or, doing a transition, and God's really prompting you to do something, like, obey. Like, you can't go wrong. You really can't go wrong. And, we just want to continue to encourage y'all, like, it's worth it. It's worth pursuing your dreams, pursuing what God has for you. It's worth it. Sometimes we need to be in isolation where God can clearly speak to us. So if you need to do that, get yourself settled and, get in his presence. I think, even as we get older, we're 33 this year.
Jesus.
So, yeah, bro, like, I just realized that. Like, we 33 this year, and, it's as good as time in any to continue to, like, pursue deeper in God. Like, we've gotten more advanced, but I want to go deeper. I want to explore what he really has for me. I want to be able to hear him clearly in everything, every decision I make. So yeah, man, that's really all we doing in this pause. Taking taking some time, you know, seeking God, living our lives, you know. And like we said, we ain't going to, like, you know, just abandoned parking lot parables. Like, you will see us.
Yeah, this is for the advantage. This is parking lot. This will be advantageous for parking lot parables. You know, you know, growth. You know, we believe it should be quality over quantity.
Yeah.
You know, so we don't want to like just keep going. Oh, we're gonna ride this thing to the wheels fall off.
Exactly.
No, that's not what we're trying to do here. We're trying to provide quality, you know, as well as quantity. So, you know, we're gonna be doing our thing. Bro, about to be a husband out here.
Yeah, man.
Bro.
Yeah. A whole husband.
I'm proud of you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Proud of you. So yeah, like, and then, you know, me, I'm up here. I'm you know, I transferred almost 2 months ago now, and you know, just finding my way up here. It's been a cool little journey. It's had its ups and downs, you know, but I'm excited about it. I love it up here.
Yeah.
You know, so you know, bro's gonna be up here eventually.
Yeah.
When God says so. You know, so we're gonna be up here, and like, before you know it.
Yeah.
You're gonna see something you ain't recognize.
Okay, but like, whoa, what's this? Like, what is this?
Hold on, yeah, this is this a new thing?
Okay.
Yeah, guys doing a new thing.
Okay. And then be like, oh, they got a whole bunch of other episodes. Like, I'm telling you, man. Like, it's important that when you listen to God, you know, and like me and Matt were talking before this, like it both was in our heart before we even started this episode.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm telling you, like, when you listen to God and take that time to be like, you know, what do you have for me in this season right now? Like, he really will answer you. So if you don't know what God is saying to you, I dare you to get in the spot. You know, it don't have to be super deep. You don't have to do tarrying or none of that. Just be like, God, I don't know what's next for me. Like, direct me and where to go, and he'll speak to you just like that. You know, I think some people feel like, you know, you got to do the most in order to hear God's will for yourself. Like, you gotta be able to speak in tongues and gotta be able to or be in leadership in order to hear God. Like, no, like, if God is speaking something to you, like, just let him, just like listen. And there's no one way. I know for me, he speaks to me through like different media stuff. Like, I'll be watching a movie and I see a concept that God's trying to teach me. Like, and it don't even have to be a Christian movie. Like, he shows me through a lot of different stuff, you know, what he's saying. Or if he said something before, he reminds me through different stuff. But yeah, man, like, just learn how God speaks to you and, you know, just continue to do what you do. And you stay in his will, you know, because that's what it's all about.
Absolutely. So, you know, March is here.
Yeah.
We're getting into the end of the first quarter of
the man. Look, February flew.
Yeah.
Like, February came in and said, I'm out.
January did too, for that matter.
Look.
You know, we're about a month into this whole Ukraine and Russia thing. You know, so yeah, if for anybody who like feels like, you know, life just sucks for you right now, like, no matter what you're going through, just remember there's people in Ukraine getting bombed right now.
Yeah, I think they said it's over I think, I don't know the numbers, but people have died.
Yeah, I know a few days ago it was over 50 dead, over 150 injured. But that was like Wednesday, so
yeah,
I'm sure that numbers went way up.
Yeah, man, and it's crazy. Like, people are, you know, thinking of, oh, this is gonna be World War III, and it may be, but at the same time, man, like, I think this is the reason God has us to pause, you know, to be able to seek his face and what he wants us to do. You know, if you don't know him, like, now's a good time to know. You know, I think even when 2020 came, a lot of people came into the faith, and like, you know, it's crazy that like incidents like these are the prompts for people to get serious about God, but he uses all things. So, you know, and we're not saying this as a scare tactic, like they gonna come over and take over or whatever, but I'm saying like it's an opportunity. You know, I just dare you to try.
Prayer changes things.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Prayer and faith.
Shoot, like even the Bible talks about, you know, if my people would come to me, like he would change their country. Like I forget which verses it is.
If my people who are called by my name turn from their wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Heal their land.
Yeah, like we all need healing. COVID's still out here.
Yeah.
Like we need healing. So, you know, I dare you to try them out.
Y'all don't want to talk about. There's been another pandemic bigger than COVID.
Yeah, man.
It's called ignorance.
It's an epidemic.
It's a doggone epidemic out here.
Yes, sir.
You know, I had these two white women try and argue with me about wearing a mask.
Oh.
I'm like, is it? You know, some people think when there's a full moon, people get acting crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was just a crescent. So I was like, what's going on? I was like, you know, these folks want to be oppressed so bad, man. Like, like, oh, you're oppressing me by making me wear a mask.
I'm like, fam, you don't know what oppression is.
Like, walk by somebody and then have that person look at you like you're a thug or with fear in their eyes.
Oh
just
yeah,
because
bro.
you're walking by, and then come talk to me like you ain't never seen that person in your life. You'll probably never see him again in life. But they'll look at you like you about to do something clutch pearls.
I'm telling you, man.
Type of mess is it, but they want to be oppressed so bad. You know, and this is just more reason why we need to take a break to cleanse ourselves. You know.
Yeah.
We cleansing ourselves of a lot of the stuff that's going on right now, so we can come back fresh.
Oh yeah, man. Like, you know, it's good to stop sometimes. You know, everyone deserves a break. Whether it's with your job, with, you know, I ain't saying relationship, but like take some time for yourself. You know, take that time for yourself to do what you need to do to feel whole. Take that time. You know, I think a lot of people are so scared to take off of work nowadays, but if something were to happen to you, they replace you the next day. In a heartbeat. So like, you know, take that time for yourself. Continue to strive to be whole, you know, like just spend that time, you know, like I said, in God's presence. And you never know the change that'll come from it. Like, I've seen people's homes change because of the time they spent with God. People's families change, like issues they've had ongoing, like it changes, man. When you get a new perspective from God, like he really teaches you, like, this is what's happening. Like, it's like you getting a look into the future without knowing. Like, there's a certainty when you know, spend that time with him and he speaks to you. So I dare y'all, man, just check him out. Yeah. You know?
You know, you really said something like being whole, man. Like, it's important. Like, if there's things from your past that you aren't over yet, you know you aren't over it. You need to get over it.
Yeah.
Before you try and move on.
Yeah,
to
man.
Something else.
Exactly.
You know, you need to. You know, for me, like that's what I'm seeking right now. I'm seeking to get financially whole. I'm seeking to get like physically, like weight loss,
bro.
My mental health. Yeah. Like my spiritual, like everything. My relationship with God. I'm not saying that I'll be perfect at any time, but like I'm seeking to be better in all of these things.
Yes, sir.
Before I find myself in another relationship.
Oh yeah, man. Like, and the fact that you see that shows maturity. Because a lot of people, you know, they don't recognize when they need to take a break.
Folks just don't want to be lonely.
Yeah, like it's crazy. They want to go to the next thing, man, and it's like, but is that right for you? Some people, it is, because like they know how to process their emotions, how to process, you know, how that made them feel and all this other stuff. But some of us, it takes time. I know for me in my past relationship, like it took me about a year to get over that thing. Like, you know, it was so much ingrained in it, and so many pieces in the breakup that I had to really like spend time, you know, understanding why it happened, you know, from beginning to end. Like, what could I have done better? Like, how can I be developed from this? And like, it taught me a lot, man. And now I'm in a whole engagement, and I'm, you know, ready to be a husband. Like, it really brought my confidence about, and learned the lessons. That's the main thing. Like, what are the lessons that, you know, your previous relationships taught you? Once you learn them, like, they don't have to be presented to you again. Like, I think sometimes we be neglecting the lessons that we get from our previous situations, and like unless we soak it up and learn it, we're doomed to face it again. So learn that lesson, you know, whether it's through a relationship, through a job, even now, because right now I'm looking for jobs right now. And like, you know, I know for my current job, it was a big situation where I interviewed for the job, didn't get the job, and they called me like, you know, a couple of weeks later and, you know, offered me the job. So I'm like, you know, God, I know if you were faithful in that, I know you can help me find a new job. And, you know, and while I'm at this job, I'm gonna do my best to keep a good attitude, to not, you know, I think sometimes when we look at what's ahead and what we need ahead, we forget that like we wanted this job. Like, we really begged and pleaded to get this, you know, situation and to have a higher pay, that we forget to take a second and be like, dang, God, you did it. And like, you know, I think sometimes we have to be so ingrained in where we at that we sometimes forget about where we're going. Cause like sometimes we can be so focused on what's next and how to get there that we miss the things, the simple things God's trying to teach us here. So yeah, man, like, it's a lot going on, you know. And man, like, we just want to get back to the essence of what Parking Lot Parables is all about. You know, just a couple of guys in the parking lot, you know, talking about issues they went through. And, you know, that's what it's about. Like, if you haven't heard why we started this podcast, go back and check the first episode.
Humble,
you know,
beginnings. Let me tell you.
Look, man, like, it ain't no video. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know. But
yeah, don't even look for that.
Like, but yeah, go check out the episodes. Like, we got a whole bunch of stuff to tide y'all over before we back.
Yeah, and don't forget, we still got the masterclass.
Oh yeah.
We still got the masterclass.
Yes, sir. So if you're interested in learning about, you know, how to make a podcast, just let us know. Look, I may drop a deal on y'all, since, you know, we don't have episodes every week now.
Yeah.
So just let us know, hit us up. You know, do hashtag masterclass in the comments or chat or whatever, and look, we may have something for you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes,
sir.
And it's been fun, man. You know. And, I'm looking forward to the future.
Oh yeah, man.
We got some stuff. There's some stuff that's already planned. So just so y'all know, we're not talking hypotheticals here.
Yeah.
Like,
oh no.
Hypothetically, we're coming back. No, we're definitely coming.
We
back.
are coming back.
Like, there's some things that's already set. You know, we have already set up some things for the future.
Exactly.
For this very comeback.
Man.
Let's just say it's gonna be groovy.
Man, it's a whole different vibe, man. Like, we on a whole new level when we come back. I'm telling you. So
yeah, I'm talking about from the music to everything.
Yeah, like video, graphics, all of it. Like, location. Because you never know, man. Like, I truly see God moving in this time of solitude, and, you know, being in the presence that, like, who knows, we may have our own studio by then, and, you know, doing big things. But, you know, we're just taking this break right now.
Oh, and before we go any further, I just want to give a special shout out to Andre and Sherry LeGuay for allowing us to use their beautiful.
Yeah, definitely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shoot this end of the season,
Mm-hmm.
season finale
Yeah.
episode.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it mostly.
Yeah, the revamp
Mm-hmm.
is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm real excited about it. But you know, that has its place. I'm
Yeah.
excited for what's gonna be happening in between.
Oh yeah, bro.
Like I said, just working on myself. My hope is for y'all to see a different person.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Different
Same
people.
here, man.
Different people.
Same here. Yeah.
Like dog, I recognize you, but I don't recognize you.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, that type of thing.
Yeah,
You
man.
know,
Yeah. And like we say every time, if you want to be on an episode of Parking Lot Parables, let us know.
Absolutely.
Like we gonna plan it. Like we gonna have people in lock for these next times when we come back. So if you interested, hit us up, and we'll definitely have you on.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's always open. So look, by the time we get started again,
Okay.
we have a wait list.
Okay,
Yeah.
I want to be on.
Yeah, there's a waiting list. Shout it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So we hope. My hope is, from the beginning to now, like y'all, whoever's been watching, you got something from it.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
got something that helped you.
Yes, sir.
Continue to share.
Mhm.
Like I said, continue because I might go live.
Yeah,
might
you
go
never
live
know.
Sometimes,
Pop up out the blue.
Yeah, pop up.
So,
and just,
don't.
check in on the people.
Yeah, don't unfollow us because we'll still be active on the page.
Yeah, the page.
Like we might be posting clips of old episodes, but like, oh, I never saw this one.
Backstage.
I'm telling
scenes.
Mhm.
Backstage scenes, all that
Yeah.
type of stuff.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah, because we got plenty of that.
Oh yeah.
Never
A
dropped.
plethora. Yes, sir. I'm telling you.
Some of the stuff we done did and said off camera.
Man, it's a whole new Parking Lot Parables off camera.
Yeah.
Let you know that.
Yeah, we keep it rated E.
Yes, sir. Man.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, we definitely appreciate y'all tuning in to us, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, y'all. My hope for everybody is that y'all stay prayed up,
Mm-hmm.
stay real out here,
Yeah.
stay true to yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and stay in God.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. That's all I gotta say, man.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't do anything else, stay in God.
Oh yeah, man. That's what matters. That's what.
You got anything else to add to that, bro?
Nah, bro. Like I said, man, it's been a good ride, but like I said, it's time to pause. It's time to pause. But yeah, man, it's been fun.
Yeah. Well, speaking of pause, you already know what time it is.
Oh yes.
It is
Miss me with the foolishness.
Because this had me pause.
Man, I had to take a pause after this. So, so the headline of this article is an Iranian man shoved a AA battery in his penis and had to be removed from his perineum. I don't even know how to say that word. Perineum.
Hold on.
I can't even say the
I
word.
got you. Hold up. I'm about to look that up.
Like a AA battery, not a AAA, a AA. Like, okay, so it's saying that.
Hold on.
Wait, how you say that? Perineum. Like, come on. So pretty much, go ahead, bro.
It had to be removed. In the streets, they call this the tank. It's between the anus and the genitals.
Yep.
They had to cut him open.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
God dog. You see,
Oh.
man, it ain't worth getting sliced. So
Why did he do it?
this guy was 49 years old.
Oh,
and,
he too old for this.
and he went to a hospital in Tehran where he told doctors that he has a battery in his penis for the last 24 hours. Brother, acidity. Like, for 24 hours.
He's lucky he didn't fall off. Imagine getting a hard on. You know, that's probably why he did it. You know, trying to stay harder, longer.
He was trying to charge himself up. Said he added the battery and said it was giving him a recurrence of obstructive and irritating urinary symptoms, including dysuria, diseased urinary force. He also said that it burned every time he tried to go pee. Whew. In the midst of doctors analyzing the bizarre incident, the patient never told them why he put the battery in his penis in the first place. And he has no history of mental illness. He might today, but the x-rays showed severe and progressive scarring and all of this other stuff. So yeah, they removed it, you know. His urethra was repaired with the skin graft that was taken from inside of his cheeks and his lips. Man, like why won't you say why it's up there? Like, don't you have to write that down on your chart? Like, golly, man. Like, come on, people. Like, why? Like, there's no reason to put. Like, that's above curiosity. That's just plain crazy.
So he got his tank sliced in order to get it out.
Yeah.
That's an L if I've ever heard one.
Man.
That is a true L. Like,
I mean, it sure went left because goodness.
He called himself trying to, be the new Energizer Bunny. Or
yeah.
something, boy. Like
acting like that. Like, God, dog.
These Energizer Bunny pumps.
Okay.
These AA battery pumps. Say you don't need a rose. I got the batteries right here.
He was trying to be like Static Shock. Give you a shock to your system. Man.
Boy.
Y'all be careful out here. Like, God, dog, that's just messed up, man.
Mind you now, these types of people, these are people that just be out here amongst us.
Yeah. Like, they ain't got nothing better to do.
I saw something like this on 1,000 Ways to Die. You remember that episode? Dude came into the hospital because he shoved
was it a pencil?
Nah, they found his shampoo bottle up his butt.
Oh, heck no.
And a remote.
Man,
he had a problem. They actually said there's a name for it. Like he can't stop putting stuff up his butt.
Man.
So like they was in the hospital. They removed the stuff out of his butt. So he's in the hospital laying there. He sees like this vial in there with this stuff in it.
Oh, heck.
And he got that urge to stick it up his butt.
Oh, heck.
So he did it.
Man.
Y'all made it. I think I've talked about this episode before.
God, dog.
And then like while he was in the but see, while it was after he put it inside himself, it broke.
Oh,
the liquid was acidic, burned him up from the inside.
Ah, dog.
What a way to go,
man. Bro, that's crazy. I mean, that reminds me of you remember on YouTube The Greatest Freak Out Ever, where old buddy had his World of Warcraft deleted. And film started jumping on that bed, and he took that remote and said, "Ah!" Bro, if you haven't seen it, I'm gonna show you after this episode done. But go look it out. The Greatest Freak Out Ever. Now that's a like OG YouTube video.
Back when YouTube was
just getting popping. Like,
oh man,
that's back with Charlie Bit Me.
Oh, that's gotta be back there with the Afro Ninja face.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
Juggernaut.
I'm the Juggernaut. Yeah, man. I'm telling you.
Oh man.
There's some foolishness out here for you.
Yeah, and aren't y'all gonna miss this?
Yeah, exactly, man.
Y'all gonna miss us talking about these fools like cutting up on here, man.
Yes, sir. I know I am.
It's gonna be plenty to talk about.
Definitely will. Okay, look, and while we, you may hear some old story, cause we still gonna be collecting them and put them in the vault.
Yeah.
For these episodes.
Absolutely. want to follow me, you can follow me at Matthew Priest on Facebook, Matthew _E_Priest on Instagram, and I'm President NP on Snapchat and Twitter.
Oh yeah, if you want to follow me, you can follow me at The Chase Harder on all social media platforms.
And once again, y'all remember, like we said, man, stay with God.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's trying times, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Gas prices almost $4.
Man, shoot.
Like I saw in downtown Atlanta, it was $3.99.
Mm-hmm.
But I've seen some places that are already $5.
Yeah, and up. Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
we are back in. We have got knocked back to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, bro.
I remember I was working at the movie theater in 08. The gas price was $4.99.
Yeah,
In
I'm
Waycross,
telling you.
Georgia.
Yeah, man. Shoot, that's when they were, at war with Iraq.
I was making $5.35 at the time, bro.
Oh yeah, bro. Like that minimum wage was trash back then.
$5.35, bro. And I'm having to put $10 in there just to get 2 gallons.
Oh yeah, yeah, bro.
There wasn't no creeping around for me, boy.
Oh, no,
I had to
no.
walk. If I was trying to go get something, I had to go walk.
Look, I'm trying to tell you, like you can play around by that gas money. Like, oh,
Nah.
you need a ride? I need about $30.
Everybody had bicycles down there.
Okay.
Boy, jokers was out here walking.
Man, shoot, I'm trying to tell you.
I can't do that here.
Oh no.
I got a plan though. Lord willing, I'll give me another motorcycle. I ain't
Hey,
playing.
shoot, I don't blame you, bro.
Fooling with these gas prices.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, y'all stay up, man.
Yeah, we'll be back, man. We'll be back.
Until next time. I am Matt P.
And I'm Jeremy Chase.
One time.
Yes, sir.